Our boys are on the march. Lafayette McLaws leading his way across the Sudley Springs Ford. We left off the last episode with the Union coming at us at Alexandria, and that's exactly where we're starting up again. The Battle of Alexandria. It's the 20th of June, 1862. Okay, so we are on the Bull Run battlefield once again. We are on the offensive, even though the enemy came and attacked us. It is what it is. I mean, it's annoying as hell, but that's just what we're going to have to do. We just have to deal with it. We have to suck it up. I've caught myself a little bit of a winter cold, so if I sound a bit bung, that's I just thought I'd mention it. Anyway, so let's have a quick look at our forces. We've got 2 corps in the field. Longstreet's here with his 17,450 men, and Gustavus Smith is there with 15,700 men. So it's the same troops who fought in the last battle. Lee is on the field as well. We are on the offensive, like I say, so we've got these 2 corps. We've got, I can't remember what it was. Let's have a quick look. 35,000 men. The enemy are starting up with 10,000 in the field, but their reinforcements are due within an hour or two. So it's still 9:30 a.m. They will arrive before the end of the day and before we can get into any sort of position. So, like I say, we're on the Bull Run battlefield. This is the Bull Run running all along here. The enemy will be positioned along this defensive line here. They've got an unfinished railroad. If they've got any brains, they'll be using that to cover their flank. That's their left flank, because I'm assuming they're going to line up somewhere here to cover these crossings, which is like at Sudley Springs. It's going to be a nightmare. I don't even think we're going to be able to press over this, if I'm being perfectly honest, simply because of the way the defenses work here. There's only one little ford to cross it. It's going to be a nightmare. So this is going to be a tough battle. This is going to be a really tough fight. So what's the plan then? That's the main question, of course. So the plan is Longstreet's going to advance with his corps. We're going to form these guys up somewhere around the Sudley Church. We'll see what we're facing here. We'll see what kind of dispositions we're at. I mean, if he's deployed up here, that makes life a lot easier for us. But I suspect he's going to be deployed along the unfinished railroad and covering these crossings here at Sudley Mill, or Sudley Springs, whatever you want to call it. There. So basically, yeah, we're gonna line up somewhere around here. We're going to see what we can see with Longstreet's corps, and Smith's corps is going to cross probably maybe at Farm Ford or at the Stone Bridge, and they're going to kind of form up over here. I know it's a bit risky splitting your forces, but it's just the way it's got to be, I think, and we'll see what we can do from there. Now Longstreet's guys are going to line up here, but possibly we can sneak somebody over this left-hand side of the map on the western side here and push up around, and we'll see if we can sort of envelop them somehow. I'm not really sure. It's like I say, it's going to be a tough fight, I think. Our divisions are all pretty battered. Our brigades are small. I mean, there's only a few of them have got over 2,000 men. So like Kemp are 1,600, 1,700, 2,222. So this is a nice size one, but they only on Springfield muskets. So Frost 1,000, 1,200 for Gardner's brigade, Kershaw 2,000. But like these are small divisions. 4,400 men, for example, for Lafayette McLaws. A.P. Hill there with 7,000 men. Stewart with his cavalry, 1,500. So, they are looking small and battered. These guys have done a lot of fighting for us, and they've done a good job, but it's starting to take its toll. But anyway, so let's get started here. I think I've done enough talking. We're going to go. If you missed the previous episodes, check out the playlist. I'll link it in a comment pinned to the top. We're going to start moving up one division at a time, basically. We're in no rush. Like that's one of the little bonuses if you're attacking. You don't have to rush. Other than their reinforcements are coming, but they're going to come anyway. If I'm honest, they will be here before we get there. Even if I ran these guys up, they would still arrive, either just as we're engaging or just after. Either way, it's no good. Okay, so this is Smith starting to move off towards these fords. I'm going to move up with Longstreet's corps, and then we'll cut back in if anything happens. I'll send Stewart out first to do some scouting. So it's almost 11 a.m. and we have come across here and we spotted the enemy. They're lined up defending the Sudley Springs crossing, so that's to be expected. I have noticed that the way in here is at Centerville, so the reinforcements could be coming from Centerville, which could be an issue. We spotted more defences over this way, so they're expecting a flanking attack. Okay, so our guns have come straight into range here, or rifled artillery, which is nice, so we're hitting them in the flank. AP Hill's moving his boys off to this left-hand side of the screen here. We're going to push over this bridge with that division, our strongest division. In fact, no, we're not, because... let's have a look. We can only get down there this way. All right, well, we'll see. That's Stuart's artillery firing away there. Some Blakely rifles. Oh, 3-inch ordnance and 10-pounder Parrots also doing a good bit of pounding. Quite happy to let our guns do the talking here for a bit anyway. McClellan arrives. Okay, so he's brought 16,000 men with him. Where have they arrived from? From the northern section. That's okay. So, I mean, at least they haven't come from our right flank. AP Hill is in position. Wade Hampton's boys getting in position as well. So our men are getting into place. Got a bit of bunching up in the centre here. Let's move McLaw's division forward slightly. Let's give out long-range fire orders to our infantry from Lee. Our morale slightly higher than theirs. We've caused a few casualties. I mean, nothing major. Obviously, it's only just a small bomb. Well, it's quite a large bombardment, but we're not really being all that effective. But this is going to be a nightmare to cross here. We've got this ford to get through. And even our troops coming from the flank, really, they're going to be funneled. So it's really going to be a tough ask here. Grimes moving up with his artillery. Only howitzers, but, you know, they're okay. We'll have to get in a bit closer with those. I wish Gustavus Smith would move up with his troops. I mean, I don't really know why he's not. Got a fairly decent bombardment going on here. Sigil has arrived with... Or Siegel, I don't know how you say that. With 100 infantry, 50 cavalry, and 5 guns. Really? They've arrived from Centerville, apparently. We'll have to keep a little eye on that. But I mean, surely those numbers can't be accurate. We're going to leave Bates' division in reserve. Hill has crossed the left-hand flank here at Pageland Lane. Our guns are still pounding away. Let's move them up a little, see if we can get a better shot. He's withdrawn straight away, Siegel. And Granger. With I guess that must be their forces there. We're taking some artillery fire over here, I think. Unless we... Yes, we are. Okay, well, our flank attack is going to press in here. Bait is also going to move in. I was going to keep him as a reserve, but I heard those guys head off, so we're going to move them in closer. Lafayette McLaws. I'm going to push him across. Let's go. Skirmishers out. Rocket Battalion. Cool. Send out a little skirmisher screen to see if we can take up some of this fire. Our boys are on the march. Lafayette McLaws leading his way across the Sudley Springs Ford. These guys are facing the other way. What the hell? So moving from the Union. Let's get these scouts in from the cavalry. Rocket battalions taking fire from the skirmishers. McCall's skirmishers are also going to go and join this fight. They are shifting their troops to the right flank, I would say. Queen's Own Volunteers over the ford here. We're going to push on to Sudley Springs. It's going to be a tight one, I think. We've captured Sudley Springs. Not sure what exactly it is the Union's doing. Yeah, it looks like they're focusing everybody onto their left flank. What is Dowling doing? Why is he not facing the enemy? What the hell? How can these howitzers possibly not be having a shot on all these units here? I mean, you've got to be joking us. Why are you facing that way? Honestly. Sometimes this game, I just don't understand. I can't get with the program. It is a very, very messy fight. Hills ended up getting caught out here. So we're going to have to do something about that. Let's move these Blakeleys across. Maybe they can give some support. We've seized another objective. We sent Stuart up to capture this third one. Well, the Culpeper County Dragoons in Stuart's force. I've told Junius Daniel to move to this position about 3 times. He just won't do it. These guns are still not firing at those guys. I mean, how can they not hit there? This is the canister range. Honestly, I mean, come on. We should be blasting shells over their heads. These are howitzers. That's how they work. Juni's Daniel just will not advance. He will not do it. Ah, the guns are finally firing. Wolford's losing men. He's going to break any second. Yeah, he's away already. There's a lot to keep an eye on here. I think we're capturing this place, I think. But it's taking a long time. Wait, Daniel's finally moving. Dowling and Woofer did break, but, you know, it's about to be expected. Going to pull Richard Anderson back over this way. What are they playing at? Come on, let's get these guys taken out. Like gist is about to break here. Kind of stuck out here, not really anything I can do about it if I'm honest. Pulling back, damn it. Daniel's brigade, I don't understand why these guys haven't followed orders at all. Like, just move forward here, then you can start firing. This brigade is not done for yet. Jenkins wounded. Alright, great. You just hold firm there, boys. Alrighty. Hampton's division suffered badly. We've lost quite a lot of men here. It was like I say, it was a difficult fight actually. Very, very difficult crossing here. So I'm going to set these guys up ready for day 2, and we'll go straight back into it. Alright, so we're ready for day 2 here. We've got our guys set up. Just going to move Longstreet. So I've put Anderson and Bate. Both of them are fairly unscathed from the previous day's fighting. So 31 casualties and 30 for these guys onto this Sudley Mill area to hold this point, because they seem to be bunched up here. I mean, they're going to redeploy, ready for the next phase of the fight. I mean, I don't know where they're going to go. We're sitting on a major victory. Let's just have a quick look at the state of things. 7,000 casualties for them, 3,400 for us. Again, 7,000 for them is, you know, not that bad compared to 3,400 for us. It's a bigger hit, if you know what I mean. But anyway, we've taken up position along this unfinished railroad. I've got Hill's division up here on the far right, but they have lost 1,400 men, so they've suffered a bit. If I can hold them back from further fighting, I will. If not, we'll have to press in with them. I'm hoping the Union is going to come and attack us, since we're on defend our position, and I've left this objective open so they can push for it, but we are behind this defensive line, so hopefully we can give them some fire from there. Got the rifle artillery behind the line, Winder here with his guns, and Pendleton towards the left. We've only got Pelham's guns up on here. I think it's going to be limited in view of what we can actually fire with or what we can hit, so there didn't see much point putting artillery on here, and there's not much space, if I'm being perfectly honest. So yeah, we've got Lee's cavalry in reserve and Hill on the right, kind of in reserve. Let's see what day 2 brings. Let's get started. So yes, as expected, heavy fighting straight away here at Sudley Springs. I'm going to go ahead and move Pickett around, see if we can hit them in the flank. I think they're going to try and push with everything on there. So let's why don't we move ahead and see if we can't smash these guys. Toombs also fairly unscathed, so Toombs is going to lead this attack. Actually, McLaws is looking okay as well. we're gonna push. Let's push forward. See if we can finish this. Again, they're just not obeying orders. frustrating as hell. Let's keep pressing, boys. God, State Stride's gists men have reformed. That's nice. Good job, boys. So a hard 2 days fighting here at Alexandria. Very, very hard. Very tough indeed. Oh, darn it. I didn't think both of these would try and get through here at the same time. Let's keep up the pressure. I'm surprised the AI stayed and fight for the second day, to be honest, because I thought they would likely call it a day, but they didn't. Okay, so we're glitched out here again. I did tell them to pull out of the ford, but they haven't. So we're going to just be going backwards and forwards here. They're going to be stuck in there the whole time. It's one of the things of this game. It happens. We are advancing through the smoke. We are pushing them back. Excellent job, I think. The enemy is retreating. They have finally had enough. So let's mop these guys up. If we can get anywhere near them. It seems doubtful. But that was a nice attack, a nice advance. I think that all went to plan for a change. Let me know in the comments what you made of the battle. What do you think of it? I mean, really, we should be taking all these guys prisoner. But we didn't. Alright. Alright, so 7,500 casualties for them, 3,700 for us. Not much happened on the second day there. Major Confederate victory. Battle at Alexandria. Excellent job, I would say, by everybody. A nicely executed attack again from yours truly, which does happen on occasion. I thought for a moment we were going to be in trouble when we had a couple of brigades breaking, but I think it was okay. Maybe we spread ourselves a little bit too thin, but it's difficult to do these attacks. Colonel Woofhead has fallen in disgrace in the eyes of his men. Well, I mean, that's a bit harsh. They did lose a lot of men and they fought quite well. But, well, it's just what happens here. Glorious victory at Alexandria. The Army of the Potomac is fleeing in panic. Yeah. The enemy has lost 7,595 men. 711 killed. 2,115 captured. Nice. The morale's believed to be nervous. Yeah, I don't doubt it. We lost 3,700 men, 505 killed, 823 missing, the rest wounded. Morale determined, supply situation critical. 4,700 rifles captured and 35 guns. We'll have a quick check at what that is, what we managed to get there. Just a battle episode today, really. So that's all that's going on today. I hope you enjoyed it. But we're going to check a few little things here. And I had a request to check one of the commanders and maybe promote him. I'll see if he's due a promotion. We'll have a look. Let's have a quick look at the weapons. What did we capture here? We've got some more parrots. Nice. Some more 3-inch ordnance. Some James rifles. Those kind of weapons are all welcome. 4 6-pounder wired. Nice. But only 4. Can't really use them anywhere, which is a shame. We now have 2,600 Springfield rifles. What else do we get? A couple of thousand muskets. Alright, not too bad. So we've got some decent weapons here. Nice artillery pieces, which I'm always pleased that they're happy to outfit our armies with Napoleons and 3-inch ordnance rifles and stuff like that. Thanks very much, Abe. Anyway, so that was a nice fight, a nice victory. Let's have a look at this guy. Where are we looking here? Philip Phillips. There he is. Let's have a look at the commander. His stats are improved from what they were before. He's a colonel, veteran, West Point man, and an infantry guy. He wasn't promoted to brigadier general. I mean, I can. It's going to lower his stats a little, but I'll do it. Yeah, he lost one in administration. Brigadier General Philip Phillips of the Habsburg Brigade, was it? Yes, it is. Nice. So these boys are in Greg's Corps. Saw some action in the last episode, or the one before that maybe. They will see some more action because they're not going to just let us have Nashville. I'm sure of it. We did manage to capture this depot actually as well, which is nice. So this was a good victory up here in Virginia. We've sent them packing. I'm feeling like we're doing a good job here in Virginia, holding them, but we are losing men, a lot of men, and that's a bit of an issue here. So Wooford fell into disgrace. Let's just see if we can find him real quick and replace him with somebody else. States right Gist did a nice job there in the last one. He's looking good as well. His stats are coming right up. Daniel, I wasn't too impressed with his performance there. I'm not sure what the issue was, but he just wasn't moving into place. He's still a colonel. He can stay a colonel for now. Micah Jenkins was wounded. Again, he's been doing a good job, but his stats look crap because he's wounded. Let's replace him with someone. We haven't got that many troops, actually, and that many generals available. Drayton? Oh, he's not looking good at all, is he? Sibley. Forney. Yeah, he's looking alright, actually. Let's put Forney in there. Hill wasn't involved here. AP Hill was fighting. Just having a quick scroll through our commanders here. They're looking pretty decent, actually, most of them. Getting some good experience points and whatnot. Cabell looking really good, actually. Look at the stats are looking nice there. Frost, even he's getting better. He's normally terrible. Gardner, pretty good as well. Kershaw, yeah, looking nice. Evander Law, even he's coming up as well. Nice. Dowling, he ran there with his unit, but they seem to be okay. Wooford, wounded and defamed. I mean, this guy, he put himself out there, got wounded in action. His men had a hard fight. They lost 943 men, inflicted 757. That's harsh that this guy's defamed. Let's put PSMB Young in here. I've never seen them before. We can upgrade these 12-pounder howitzers. Let's give them some Napoleons. So Toombs is the commander of this brigade. I think he's not really very good. Why can't we replace him with one of these guys? They're major generals. Surely they could hold a division. We've definitely got AP Hill here. He's a major general. He holds a division. Why can we not replace Toombs as division commander with one of these guys? Well, Toombs survives as division commander for another day. AP Hill looking excellent though. Look at the stats on him. He's turned into a beast. We'll be shuffling some things around, I guess, commander-wise. Gustavus Smith not looking amazing. We'll probably swap him for someone else, actually. I'm going to swap him for Hughie. His fame's nice and high. And he's experienced. Or Magruder. Let's go with Magruder. Yeah, his stats are better than... Lee's looking pretty awesome as well. Magruder's stats are way better than Gustavus Smith, so let's keep him there. Jeb Stewart also looking amazing here. I'm going to promote him up. Lost a few stats, but he's a Major General now. All right, so that's that. We've done a little bit of faffing around here with the units. Any ideas on strategy? What would you like to see happen? What are your thoughts on this? What did you think of that battle? I enjoyed that battle. It was good. Good fun part, bar a couple of frustrating parts, but, you know, that's always going to happen. But anyway, yeah, I hope you enjoyed this, and I'll see you in the next episode. If you're new here, why not hit that subscribe button? If you like what you see, check out the channel, and I'll see you in the next episode. Ta-ra for now. Have a great day.